We got the media team in here. We're the media
We're the
team.
media team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
Oh, check it out, Charles. Clubhouse TV. And on this one, we got Wack 100, Flamin', Freeway, Rick Ross fails to give him legendary status and says stop glorifying drug dealers. So let's get straight to the content. Listen to what Wack talking about. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Run the content.
In the block.
Wack 100 considers co-legend based upon his accolades, his numbers, the heights he's reached, that are to come, right? Movies, series. His brother Black Sam is still pumping away. Marathon Burgers, I believe it's in Burbank, California. I believe. Just Google Marathon Burgers, but I know it's somewhere in Los Angeles. So, it's still going. So, here goes a few dudes that I consider street dudes that I will say are legends. Top Dog. Nickerson Garden Projects. Been to prison. Shot. Did all the hustling you can do, however it is, whatever form it is. And crossed over to a legal lane, runs TDE. He's a real estate mogul. And a host of other things, right? Top Dog. And I'm not giving it any particular order, I'm just calling him. It's a gentleman by the name of Mike Conception, older than Top Dog. Forgive me, Mike, I believe Mike is probably late 50s, if not 60s, somewhere around there. The brother's in the wheelchair. From the streets. A lot to do with music behind the scenes. Real estate mogul, probably a host of other hustles. I give it to him. Street dude, legal turn legend. Jay Prince. Okay? Rap a lot. From there, went into the cattle industry. I don't really know to what extent. Real estate, things and so forth. As far as we're concerned, he's still here. He ain't charged with nothing illegal. Give it to him. Gentleman down in Florida flies under the radar by the name of E-Class. Had a lot of responsibility with Flo Rida. Has a restaurant that he did a lot of collabs with people like DJ Khaled, so forth, called Finger Licking or The Licking. He got him in, I believe, like Miami Gardens. I know it's one in South Beach. Google The Licking. Food is excellent. If you ever go on to South Beach, go check them out. They got a bar next door. Food is amazing. They got the mystery drink, and tell them bring you out a sample of the mystery wings, and it's crazy. I got to give it to E-Class. Come from the streets, total legit. Has taken his food chain and can franchise right now if he's not already doing it. QCP. Not to take nothing away from Coach. Coach comes from the struggle, but we talking about street dudes. I was in there hustling, may have did a few things, did some time. QCP, another one, right? Legend. Totally legal, legit. Did time, all that. Let me think of a few more. E40. Now, this is where it's a thin line from musical legend. And we know E40's from music, but a lot of y'all don't know E40 has a malt liquor. I believe he has a wine. I don't know if they launched yet, but I know it might be some TV dinners in Costco, things of this sort. E40, a dude that come from the street, Vallejo, right? From the clique. I'm not even discussing his music. I hate to say it, I gotta say it. And he's kind of in the lane of E40, but bigger, Jay-Z. Morrissey Projects, nigga sold cocaine. I don't believe he did any time, but he definitely crossed over into where we see him today. I will give him legend when it comes to business. And again, these are people that the world may know about. I know it's some people out there that's doing some things I just don't know about you. And tap in and we can have a conversation. Now, let's talk about a few other people. Freeway Rick. Oh, Freeway Rick did 20, 30, 25 years. Nigga, he was selling all the dope. Nigga, doop. Okay, cool. We're excluding that. Dope pulled off our community. Dope did not help our people. Okay, what I'm saying? Dope didn't do nothing for us. Now, we ain't giving you no legend of shit because you was a drug dealer and you the people. And we ain't giving you no legend because you went and did 20, 30 years. Now, if you did it and didn't do no telling, we're going to give you that. Some of y'all got flaws in that, but this ain't what this live is about, right? And again, I'm talking about the continuance of it, all right? And you know what? Suge Knight. I have to give it to Suge Knight. Even though he didn't continue, for me to give it to Suge Knight, one of the exposers just corrected me, Dame Dash. We got to give it to him. Come out of Harlem, selling dope, hustling, all that. The music, you're not a rapper, TV, movies, state property, got to give it to Dame. I got to give him his thing. Even though, and I'm not saying he didn't continue because he's still doing things. It may not have popped off as big as he like it, but he's still doing things. An example for somebody that had it popped off in Benzino, Source Magazine, lost it in a reality TV. Now we see him get evicted and kicked out and crazy stuff going on, right? And yo, look, Benzino, I know I've been on you, reach out. I'm seeing things. Maybe we could do something. I can help you, brother. You know, you irritated me and pissed me off, but I'm seeing some things that maybe we can do something, bro. I remember you had a play you needed me to help you with. Maybe I can help you get that bag, bro, because I see you got shit going on. Y'all let Benzino know Wack said that. My number the same, Zeno. Freeway Rick, he's been home. He's been trying. Did a book, didn't do too well. Attacked Rick Ross, the rapper, lost the lawsuit. He's had a marijuana strain. I don't know if it's doing too well. I know when I think cookies and things like that, King Louis and all these type of things, I don't see him over there with that, right? So everybody talks about, oh, he sold all these drugs. He did this time in prison. His time in prison is questionable. Some people said he told. I don't know. I read a few things, saying some different things. I do know he turned in some police to come home early. I don't knock him for that, but it's a discrepancy on if he told on his plug. I haven't got a chance to dig into it. I did read a few brief things that didn't line up with that, but I can't give him that. This dude, Whitey, he's moving 1,000 kilos a week, all that. Okay, cool. You did 30 years. You did 30 years because that white man said you had to do 30 years. You didn't do 30 years because you wanted to do the 30. That's cap. We ain't giving you none of that. Again, we exclude all these dope dealers who didn't cross over and start doing things positive and giving back. We removing y'all from even be considered as legend. Big Meech. I got to throw Big Meech. Now, Big Meech is a little shaky for me, right? He's known for all the drug dealing, all the hustling. We don't give about that, right? You did time and it's questionable. You tried to tell on Cuffy to get out early. It didn't work, but you still tried to do it. But we don't about that. That ain't contributing to your legend shit. But I will say he was smart enough somehow, some way to create a deal to take his life story and put it on the screen, right? To where people know it to be what it is today. Got his son on, and got to check myself, 50 Cent, dope dealer, hustler, Southside Queens, like E40 and Jay-Z, crossed over to music, but we're not factoring that in, but created, you know, movies and television and things of this nature. Got to give 50 his legend thing. And I got to give it to Meech, and it's yet to see what Meech is going to do since he been out. But we seen what he did while he was in there. So he continued his thing on a clean slate, right? Harry O, I'm a little shaky. I'm going to put myself with Harry O. I don't consider myself, I have accolades, but the things I need to close out are close to closing out and they have yet to close out. I believe this time next year, I can have the same conversation. 2027, mark my words, I'll be way up there and I'll be able to beat my chest standing on the cover of Forbes. But right now, I've done some things, but like Harry O, sold a lot of dope, we ain't giving you that. You went to the state for shooting your nephew, we ain't giving you that. And you did 30 years or 25 years, whatever it is. Okay, you did that because the white man said you had to do that. Trust me, I did time. If them niggas would have arrested me at 12:01 and said I can get out at 12:02, clean no slate, I'd have been out. I wouldn't have did all the time, right? But since he's been home, I have seen him standing on the side of Trump, doing the presidential election and all these things. So I'm going to say that Harry O could possibly be on his way to that legendary thing, right? We hear this Denzel Washington Broadway play. We don't know. I don't know to the extent. I ain't heard Denzel speak on it. Everybody speak on it in the streets and the ghettos is like a circle of kindergartens. You tell one some of the time to get around the circles, a total different story. But I'm going to put me and Harry O on the same platform as rising legends. He's 63 on 47. I believe in the next year to two, we'll either be solidified as that or we'll be another conversation, right? But all you dudes that went to jail for bank robberies and dope dealing and all this, man, listen, bro, you nigga community, y'all sold pregnant women drugs. Y'all ran our people down. We was already oppressed. And yes, they made the decision to use those drugs themselves, right? But you kept pumping them out there. You kept pumping them things out there. You helped ruin our communities. Whitey, you down there on 25th and Central, I can't knock you, but you flipping burgers. So in all the same conversation, Whitey sold 1,000 bricks a week. He did 30 years, yeah, but he also got tampered with while he was doing them 30 years, right? Whitey ain't no gang member. He associated in a certain area, but he ain't no banger like that, and he ain't even like that to stand on his own too like that. You understand what I'm saying? And he's come home, and yes, he has opened up a little burger stand, soul food, whatever it is, down in the low bottoms. And I ain't no hater. Y'all off 25th and Central. Y'all go check him out, right? But until it becomes like E-class things, how finger licking is 6, 7, 5 of them, it can be a franchise. I can't give you that, but I can say he may be on his way. But let's stop talking about he's a legend. Yo, Wack, he a legend. No, he ain't. Nigga got caught selling dope, ruined our community, did 30 years because the white man said he had to do 30 years. Now he out, right? Now, whatever he doing, but it ain't made an impact to where I'm not giving you no legendary because you got caught doing what you was doing, selling dope, bank robbing, whatever you was doing, you got caught. No, we're not giving you that. You understand what I'm saying? We're not giving you that. Jimmy Henchman, to a certain extent. So remember, you know, he doing 200 years, and his son, I'm not gonna speak on it, Jabulani, is managing and an artist that's respectable, maybe B-list artist, C-list, high C-list artist, and Jabulani's following, and I'm pretty sure Jimmy is guiding his son, letting him utilize resources. So I'm gonna give him like the Big Meech kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? But he's done some legendary things, but he was convicted of drug distribution and things of that nature. So we eliminate that. We are going to stop praising drug dealers. Stop praising the people that did 20, 30 years in drugs. People listening to what I'm saying, right? If we continue to praise these people and put these people up here on this pedestal, our children are going to think that's the way to go. That's not the way to go. Selling drugs is not the way to go. Gang banging is not the way to go. All this nigga's a legend. He shot 38 niggas, 15 because he was a Crip or a Blood. That's not no legendary. That's survival gangster shit. When you sit back and look up, think about it, it really ain't cool. It's not cool. We got to own our own BS. This is a fact. You on the 100 side right now. This is the 100 show on the YouTube channel. Subscribe, thumbs up, right? We're going to start having all these conversations because I am tired and we're doing it. Our rappers is doing it. Rappers rap about them. That's cool. Just making your song. But people, let's stop glorifying a Negro because he blanketed our communities with poison in the form of cocaine, got the money, lost the money, and went and did 30 years. Now, if we want to factor in how you did that time, that's another situation. Harry-O got knocked out in Victorville. Whitey was washing drawers and getting violated in other ways by other men. I don't think it was by his choice, but the overpowering happened. That's what it is. They say Freeway Rick did some telling. I got to look into it. I'm not against him lining the police up. I don't give a damn about that. I'm just going to keep it real. Jimmy Henchman, as they say, they proffered, did a lot of telling. So we get to factor that into another conversation. And then we can have another thing with the exposers on our panel about who's legend, but really is rats or legendary rats. Maybe there you go. Lavish, Prince, Ghost. Let's start gathering a few of these people and we're going to call that room Legendary Rats. People that the streets thought was a legend and they end up turning rat. We can do that. But right now, we're putting the focus on we're glorifying drug dealers because they got caught. That makes you stupid. We're glorifying drug dealers because they become convicts, because they did 30 years. That's because they was forced to do the 30 years. You get what I'm saying? We're not finna give them that no more. Over with, erase it, right? Let's go from what you did from the time you got out. Top Dog. We seen what he did from the time he got out. Jay Prince. I don't believe he did no time, but he's been under the gun a few times. Got to give it to him. We don't get along for whatever reason, but I'm not no hater. Got to give it to him. Let's let our kids looking at these people. Mike Conception, the Top Dogs, the E-classes, finger licking, Google it. The E40s, the Jay-Z's, the QCPs, the Dame Dashes, you know what I'm saying? Because he's still going. I'm not counting Dame out. Dame, we need to do something. Holla at me. Somebody out there know me and Dame, put us together. Let's sit down and have a meeting. I think we can do something. And up and coming, I believe Harry-O. On his path he's on, he's standing next to the president. He got 4 years to make a move, and he might be smart enough to do it. Myself, I got a few big things coming on the Credible Diaper side. We're in the TV side of things. On the Honey Show, again, the Honey Show, this channel, you will see in the next 30 days turn into a paywall, right? You've been exposed, right? It's going to be a 10-part reality show for up-and-coming artists. We're giving away a host of prizes. Everybody's involved. Labels are sponsoring. One of the hosts is going to be big. Again, go to _the100 show Instagram. The instructions are there. Or go to R_ANN_B. The instructions are there. Or go to It's Loose Cannon. The instructions are also there. Tory Lanez has committed verbally. You can hear his voice on the flyer on my Instagram channel. He's going to do the feature on the winning team, the winning participant. But let's stop glorifying these dudes because they help ruin our community for their own personal gain. A drug dealer, we are no longer considering a legend. We are no longer saying because you did 30 years, because you got caught. Our community, bleeding our community. We not giving you that, oh, such and such got out, he just did 30 for what? Oh, he got caught with a bunch of dope. Nigga, okay, well, what you gonna do? You gonna go drive a truck? You know, Whitey over there flipping burgers, respectfully, right? Well, what you gonna do? You know, I mean, he just went on a vacation. He in Las Vegas today. You know, he didn't put me on his radar, on his bumper. I think somebody done lied to him about who certain people are, but you know, Whitey, chill out, homie. Because we don't care about the dope you sold in 84. We don't give a damn about that. All these youngsters in these areas, Chicago, St. Louis, New York, Cali, They don't want to hear about what you did in 90, what you doing now. You know why they Wack? Because they look at what Wack doing now, what Wack could do with them and for them and help them now. Man, nobody want to hear no war stories. Nigga, they got war stories worse than yours. And half you legendary dope dealers is busters, cowards. The plug only trusted a dude that was soft that they could control. Majority of the soldiers was up under that dude. Freeway Rick ain't no gangster, he'll tell you that. Why do you ain't no gangster? You know what I'm saying? That's why you was washing drawers. You know, we don't expect you to be nothing other than that, right? But it's some of y'all who expect the legendary status because you got caught selling dope, poisoning our community, and you was forced to do 30 years, and now you getting out. Yeah, homie, I just did 30. Nigga, we need to stone your ass. Look at all these lives you ruined. Look at that dude. That dude was a baby. See him? His thought process is slow because you sold his mama crack. We are taking away the status of calling these people a legend in our streets because you sold a bunch of dope or robbed a bunch of banks, had somebody, mama, grandmama, something in the bank, scared straight, laying on their face, saying all I wanted to do was come in and deposit my money and withdraw $80. Now this nigga standing over me with an automatic weapon. You didn't traumatize these people. We ain't giving you that no more. Yeah, I did 20 or 30. You did 20 or 30 because them people said you had to do 20 or 30. Not because you volunteered to say, yeah, nigga, I'm hard. No, nigga, ain't nobody doing that. Let's all that. Right? That's what this is about. You are not a legend because you got caught. We are changing the narrative. Protect the route and the guidance of our youth. Children, do not glorify me for gang banging. Don't glorify me for none of that. I've never been a drug dealer. Glorify me for my accolades after the fact. What I did as far as my truck driving, my trucking business, my music business, my real estate business, now my diaper company, Brave energy drink, I'm part owner of that. Brave water, I'm part owner of that. Shout out to my man Sam, my partner from Bahrain, right? Incredible diapers, right? I'm the founder and CEO of that. Follow those things about me. Do not gang bang. It is dumb and stupid. Okay? Do not be scared to go to the police academy. If you ain't got no felonies and you grew up in the hood and you can't get out, either you gonna wait till they arrest you or you gonna become one of the ones that keep us from getting arrested. Stop listening to these fools whose lives is gone because they got 15 felonies. They can't pass a drug test. They're telling you you're going to be a buster if you go this, do this, that, and other. Don't listen to them. Go to the military. Get your benefits. Travel the world. Come home. Be able to know you got free medical and dental. You can get a house for 1% down, a salary. You can enter into a workforce or whatever it may be because of your military credentials. We are in the ghetto because we were born in the ghetto, but every last one of us wants to get out. Let's stop glorifying those people that helped destroy our community and ruin our people, and it was forced to do that time. You was forced to do that time. None of y'all want to do that time. Now you get out talking about you was a legend. You ain't no goddamn legend for what? I was moving 1,000 keys a week. You know how many of our people that may go rob something and go to jail? You know how many pregnant mothers was transferring that to the fetus in their womb? Nah, we ain't giving you that. It's what you did after the fact. And we ain't gonna crucify you for what you did prior to. But if you ain't came home and did nothing after the fact that's legendary, we ain't placing you out there. You was a sucker. I was a sucker for running around hurting and harming and trying to do something to people behind the color. I was a sucker. That's why I'm Wack 100 today, the entertainer, the businessman, the entrepreneur. Wack 100 is not the gangbanger. That's the entertainer's name. Shout out to DJ K. Slay. He helped create that. Somewhere around 09, 2010. You understand what I'm saying? Those of y'all that came out the street, that went legal, that stayed free, salute to y'all. You guys are all you guys are better than us. You may not have the buzz around your name, but keep your head high because you what we wish we could be. Women, Put the right thing around your children. Don't put a nigga around them that's gonna teach them how to roll a good blunt. Don't put nothing around them that's gonna teach them how not to work or grind and do things. That ain't gangster. What's gangster is being a daddy, being a provider, an innovator, a motivator, a creator. That's what's being gangster. We gonna change the narrative to all of that. I got some self-checking I gotta do too, right? And I would hope that the people, the community, assist me with this, right? Listen, man, when y'all approach me from here on out, say my name first, bro. Have a smile. Let me know you come in peace, because I do come from something. I'm no different than a military vet. I've been traumatized, homie. You know what I'm saying? I done been through some things, so I'm always on my toes. But I'm here today to say, let's start changing the narrative. Like we was the exposers was exposing rats, okay? Now we are exposing up-and-coming artists. You've been exposed reality show. Starts on the 100 side of Clubhouse in a rap battle. First 30 compete. One wins the pot. 15, it continues on. We got 5 wild cards. We will be shooting in Las Vegas, Nevada. R_ANT_B. Contact her. _ the 100 show. You can hit there. Subscribe to this channel because it'll be instructions here, right? Because those 15 that win, we bringing you back. And you're going to meet with the exposers. And we're going to interview you and see what type of character you are, what you made of. We're going to probably shoot 5 to 10 days. So we're bringing you to Vegas. Enjoy yourself. We're going to put y'all up, room and board and feeding y'all. We got that. And we're going to go up and we're going to help make some stars, right? This is me again, right? Chasing my legendary. What Wack known for, I don't want it to be gang banging. Oh, he did some music. That's cool. Entrepreneur, the trucking, the diapers, TV, this, that, broke artists, all that. He's a real estate mogul, those type of things. My big brother Top Dog just got $100 million house. This nigga's from the projects. $100 million probably could have bought the projects. I said, big homie, I gotta come see that. That's motivation. A lot of people sit back and hate on, I need to come see that. Nigga, you from Nickerson Garden, Bounty Hunter, Watts. You just got $100,000, $100 million house that you ain't living in? I need to come see that. That's legendary. When you open up your portfolios, area codes, zip codes. If your big homie can't show you that, and all he can show you is muscles and a CDC or a federal ID, and tell you he pictures over 20, 30 years, look at him as a fool. You was a fool. You thought it out, you put your time and energy in something that got you caught, took you away from your family, and put your life at jeopardy and your family life at risk. Don't see him as a legend, right? It's some things you can learn from an idiot. You know what? How not to be an idiot. All right? So to all the you, I want y'all to, like y'all listen to us when we on the BS, listen to this. Let's start as a collective, right? We are no longer glorifying drug dealers as legends. We're no longer glorifying those that did 20 and 30 years for drug dealing, bank robbing, stealing, and killing as legends. We're not going to crucify them. If you came home or did not get caught up prior to, cleaned yourself up, went the right way, became a pillar in the community on the legal side, and showed us, I can do it because he can. He comes from the same similar environment as me. We going to give you that. But all you, the Freeway Ricks, can't give you that. Whitey, you flipping burgers, can't give you that. Just being real. It's a host of others that people be, if it starts and stops at he sold a bunch of dope and got caught, exclude him. Walk away from him. Look at him and say, you're the fool I don't want to be. And on that note, I got somewhere to be.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
Appreciate y'all checking out the content, man. You already know who it is. It's Clubhouse TV. And on this one, y'all heard Wack go off on all drug dealers, bank robbers, anybody that did anything to hurt the community, hurt people, did anything to hurt the environment, man. Wack went in on them, named plenty of legends, and named plenty of people who thought they were legends and let them know differently. Said stop glorifying drug dealers. And he's correct, man. If you done did this and that in the past and then got you locked up and done, messed up the community, then what are you doing today to help fix that? But what happened is, Wack 100, he's not going to glorify Freeway Rick Ross as a drug dealer because of the illegal activities, especially those that have had a detrimental impact on communities, like I said, such as drug dealing. Now, many public figures in hip-hop acknowledge the harm that drugs, especially crack, caused to black and urban communities in the 80s and the 90s. Now, Freeway Ricky Ross was a central figure in that era, and Wack 100 aims to avoid glamorizing that lifestyle. Now, Wack may prefer to highlight individuals who inspire others through legal success, perseverance, and positive contributions to their communities. Wack also focuses on the systematic issues that led to the drug epidemic, such as the role of the CIA in allegedly facilitating the crack trade rather than glorifying individuals who were involved. Now, Freeway Ricky Ross has since distanced himself from the drug dealing and has spoken about turning his life around. Wack might acknowledge Ross's change without celebrating his past actions. Now, what do you think about the content in his comment? Do you agree with Wack, or do you think he's doing too much? Let me know what you think about the content in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always up to date when I drop fresh new content. Subscribe to Clubhouse TV, where you get that exclusive Wack 100 content. As always, I certainly appreciate you checking out Clubhouse TV, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm out, y'all. Peace.